What if I told you that most of the expensive repairs mechanics charge you for can actually be fixed at home in just a few minutes? And often, all it takes is a simple reset? That's right. Modern cars are computers on wheels. And like any computer, sometimes all they need is a reset to clear errors, restore functions, and get back to running smoothly. Today, I'll reveal powerful reset tricks that can save you thousands of dollars in unnecessary repair bills. Stick with me to the very end, because the last reset trick is the one mechanics hope you never discover. Number 1. Battery disconnect reset, the master reset. The oldest but still most effective reset trick is the battery disconnect method. By removing the negative terminal of your car's battery for about 15 minutes, you essentially reboot the vehicle's onboard computer, ECU. This clears temporary error codes, resets fuel trims, and restores default settings for the throttle, transmission, and idle control. It's the car equivalent of restarting your phone when it lags. Many times, a check engine light triggered by a small sensor glitch or temporary misfire will disappear after this reset. But here's the catch. Always make sure you have your radio codes and clock settings handy, because those will reset too. Mechanics often charge $100 plus just to diagnose and reset a code, when you can do it in minutes for free. But if you don't want to disconnect the battery, the next trick is even easier. Number 2, fuse pull reset. Instead of disconnecting the whole battery, you can reset specific systems by pulling the right fuse. For example, if your infotainment system freezes, your ABS throws a random code, or your transmission is acting weird, pulling the fuse for that module and plugging it back in will restart only that system. This trick is especially useful when you don't want to wipe out the entire car's memory, like with radio presets or clock settings. To do this, check your owner's manual to find the fuse box diagram, locate the fuse related to the system in question, pull it out for about 5 minutes, then reinstall it. Mechanics sometimes do this exact trick and charge you for a reset procedure. Learning which fuses control which modules is like having a reset button for every system in your car. But sometimes fuses won't help. That's where the ignition reset comes in. Number 3, ignition cycle reset. This trick is super simple but surprisingly effective. If your car is having issues with key recognition, immobilizer errors, or electronic glitches, performing an ignition cycle reset often clears them. Here's how. Insert your key, turn it to the on position without starting the engine. Wait about 10 seconds until you hear relays click and dashboard lights stabilize. Then turn it off and repeat this process 3 to 5 times. This resets the communication between the key, the immobilizer, and the ECU. Many people think their starter or battery is failing, but often it's just a recognition glitch that can be fixed with this reset. Dealerships charge hundreds for key programming, when most of the time, this cycle gets things working again. But if your car feels sluggish or your transmission is jerky, the next reset trick is what you need. Number 4, throttle body idle reset. One of the most common problems modern cars face is a rough idle, poor throttle response, or laggy acceleration. Mechanics often recommend expensive throttle body cleaning or sensor replacements, but many times all that's needed is a throttle idle reset. Here's how. Turn the ignition to on without starting the engine. Press the gas pedal fully down for about 10 seconds, then release it and start the car. Let it idle for a few minutes without touching the gas. This procedure teaches the ECU to recalibrate the throttle position sensor and idle air control valve. Suddenly, the car idles smoother, accelerates better, and fuel economy improves. Some manufacturers even include this as a hidden learning mode for their cars. Instead of paying a mechanic for a throttle relearn, you can do it yourself in 5 minutes. But what if the issue is with your transmission shifting? That's where the next reset comes in. Number 5, transmission relearn reset. Modern automatic and CVT transmissions are computer-controlled and adapt to your driving habits over time. If your car starts jerking, shifting rough, or hesitating, mechanics might scare you into thinking the transmission needs rebuilding. But many times the issue is just the transmission control module needing a reset. To do this, disconnect the battery for 15 minutes, reconnect it, and then drive the car gently through all gears. allowing it to relearn shift points. Some cars also have a hidden transmission reset sequence you can trigger by turning the key and pressing the gas pedal in a certain pattern. Check your specific model's forums for details. This reset can transform a rough shifting car back into a smooth ride. Instead of a $2,000 repair, you just needed a reset. And if you've ever seen that dreaded check engine light, the next trick is for you. Number 6, OBD2 scanner reset. Every modern car has an OBD2 port that allows you to read and reset error codes. Mechanics use it to scan for problems and charge you $100 for the diagnosis. But here's the secret. You can buy a basic OBD2 scanner for $20 and do the exact same thing. Plug it in, read the code, and if it's just a minor glitch, like an evap leak, misfire, or sensor hiccup, you can clear it instantly. Many codes don't mean your car is broken. They mean the system detected something unusual for a moment. Instead of panicking and running to the mechanic, you can reset it and see if it comes back. If it doesn't, problem solved. It's like having the mechanic's computer in your glove box. But what if your car isn't starting? The next reset could save you. Number 7, immobilizer/key reset. Sometimes your car won't start, not because of a dead battery or bad starter, but because the immobilizer system isn't recognizing your key. Mechanics often charge hundreds for key reprogramming, but often all it takes is a simple reset. Insert the key into the ignition, turn it to the on position, and leave it for 10 minutes. Turn it off, then repeat the cycle 2 more times. On the final attempt, start the car. This process allows the immobilizer to relearn the key signal. In push-to-start cars, holding the fob against the start button during this reset often does the trick. Instead of towing your car to a dealership, you can get it running again right at home. So there you have it. 7 powerful reset tricks that mechanics never want you to know. These little hacks can save you thousands in unnecessary repairs and keep your car running smoothly without expensive shop visits. Remember, not every issue requires replacing parts. Sometimes all your car needs is a reset. Which of these tricks are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments, smash that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe to Care Xpert for more secrets to save money and keep your car in top shape.